At first glance, Dante's Inferno may look like a blatant ripoff of God of War. That's because it pretty much is.
Sniff again!
It also may look like mild literary sacrilege. It's that too. But the funny thing about both those things is, it kind of works. Dante's Inferno is, of course, loosely based on the venerated Italian poem of the same name, famous for defining the Western image of hell for centuries to come, really loosely. If Dante's Inferno the game was a pair of pants, it would need 2 belts. The basics are there. A guy named Dante is obsessed with a girl named Beatrice and visits hell. In the game, there's the added twist that Beatrice herself is sent to Hades Town because Dante fooled around with other women while he was out on a crusade, and now he has to save her from Lucifer himself.
Beatrice!
The real Dante is spinning in his grave so fast, he's making a slight whirring sound. But that's okay because the source material is really just an excuse to hack and slash away through a beautifully realized version of the underworld.
The neon-bordered world of this game makes me feel like I'm back in 1982. In 2003, Tron 2.0 continues the story of the world inside our CPUs.
Hey, what do you think this is, Paul? Al?
This is Jet, the son of Alan Bradley. When his father is mysteriously kidnapped, Jet finds himself digitized by Alan's AI, Mithria. A terrible virus is spreading through the system, corrupting every program in its path, and Mithria needs the help of a user. Soon, Jet finds himself on the run from virus-infected programs, the computer's internal security, and other outside forces.
The Roses are back and ready to carpet bomb your Joe Boxers into a smoking pile of quivering rubble. Rumble Roses XX for the 360 dips a large brush into a bucket of enhanced texture and smears it all over these curvaceous cutthroats. Holy hevelums, Batman, look at them move! It's as if God himself has exhaled contentedly upon them. The characters have benefited from a 360 facelift and just can't wait to show off their new pixeled surgeries. Look how adorable! Anesthesia's showing you her soul. Don't worry, kids, if you look really close, you'll find this is not where babies come from. But what about the wrestling? The curves can only get you for what, 2-3 minutes? Then hit the tissue box? Collision detection is horrible. There's too many better games out there to look the other way in terms of Rose's fighting mechanics and submission system. They're just plain lame. They actually seem worse off than the previous Rumble Roses. When Namco Bandai, makers of those Gundam games, and Koei, creator of the Dynasty Warriors franchise, get together to make Dynasty Warriors Gundam, you know the game would be either better than we could ever hope for, or the fifth sign of the coming apocalypse. The game turns out to be somewhere between the two. Much like the Dynasty Warriors series allowed you to pick a feudal family, Dynasty Warriors Gundam splits the game into 2 separate storylines. Official Story tracks the members of the Universal Century timeline from the 1980s series and can easily be identified by addressing the issues of colonization, as well as the white guys with 70s afros.